Welcome to Adrift in Aldhalor, our weekly actual play D&D show set in our homebrew world of Aurudun. Our music is licensed through Musicbed.com, and we use Bardly to distribute amongst ourselves. Syrinscape is an Ambience thing we use, so is TabletopAudio sometimes. I'm going to bring our friends in now. And yes, we are.
Oh boy. Okay. Hang on. Hello.
Well, if you like, Michael is prepared to give the announcements.
Go ahead.
Oh,
go
no,
ahead,
she
Michael.
just came in, just had to steal my thunder.
No. Go. I'm all over the place. Go for it.
Yes.
You have my blessing.
No problem. What's up, everybody? You got Mike here. Gonna be reading you the stuff that's on the screen right now because Shannon, once again, had to put her family ahead of us. So it's all right. I'm here. I got your back. First, we got Underground Oracle Publishing. Underground Oracle Publishing is a TTRPG publisher creating new worlds in the Cypher system and beyond. For as little as $3, you can become a member through their website and gain early access to their developing TTRPGs and each of the worlds they create. Next is Eddie Yorke. Eddie Yorke is our character artist. He is an illustrator based in the UK who makes art for games and books. To visit his portfolio and get in contact with him, visit eyorke.com. Next is 1985 Games. 1985 Games creates affordable, accessible, high-quality accessories for D&D and other tabletop role-playing games. Sean uses their NPC carts. We haven't got to see them in a bit, but maybe we'll get one today. Beautiful. It's got character descriptors, nice little picture. Look at that. Beautiful. And if you want them, you can utilize Paradice Prod for 10% off your entire order. And lastly, the VODs are possibly on YouTube. I don't know if that's true or not. Shannon probably didn't do her work because she was enjoying her life.
She was on vacation.
My God. I was out of the country. Thank you very much.
Well, until they get
She sounds very relaxed.
posted on
vacation.
YouTube.
So relaxed.
Well, she had to come back to deal with May. Well, until that happens, feel free to join us in Paradise on Bluesky, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Instagram, and TikTok. And yeah. And it's still there, but I'm just going to talk about our upcoming programming.
No, Michael,
Tuesday.
it doesn't exist.
Absolutely not, Michael. Can't you see that it's in a different color, which means stop?
Is that what it is?
That's what that means.
Obviously. I should probably pick a color different than green.
I see something, I'm going to read it.
He's like Ron Burgundy.
I'm Michael.
All right.
Goodness.
Cool. Alrighty, let's jump into our recap. So, last we left off, Iron and Mana was continuing to rest after some errands the day before. But when they wake to this new day, they mostly relax throughout the day as they prepare for the meeting with Professor Fyrn to experiment on Septimus's Alma. On the walk over, Jacques questions Septimus specifically about why he's doing this and what he would hope to gain from such an experiment and partnering with Fyrn. Septimus continues to talk about how he is feeling uncertain about his sense of self, wants to make sure that he's maintaining his own independence in the face of Machina's influence, and that the decisions he's making are his own decisions. When you arrived, Fyrn had a cleric there and prepared. It was the cleric known as the Voice, who serves the temple of dead gods. That is known as the Those Beyond, Those Before. Temple of Those Beyond and Those Before. He's there to enact the Raise Dead spell upon the conclusion of the experiment, because the experiment does require Septimus to die in order for the soul, the Alma, to be captured and studied. So, Septimus takes his position on the table. There are straps to hold him down in it, and Fyrn weaves a platinum cord between him and Saskia, having her do a particular hand gesture, a somatic component of this anchoring that she requested to do for Septimus. And then it begins. Septimus's life is extinguished from some sort of scroll, spell on a scroll that Fyrn utilized. And he uses what seems to be a modified soul cage spell to bind his soul into a silver cage. He begins to study it, just simply observational of what the spirit looks like, noticing blue flecks of a different magic than the pure silver magic of the Alma itself. As he's continuing to do this, he starts to experiment with poking and prodding the spirit, temperature, when Jacquette suggests perhaps if he was able to peer into the soul or through the mind of the soul, he might be able to see or touch the Machina deity that Septimus worships. So he utilizes the Eyes of the Dead feature of the Soul Cage spell and begins to observe and experience the presence of Machina. Fyrn's eyes turn blue, and he probes deeper. Septimus's body begins to twitch and flex as if in protest to this. Jacquette and the voice tell Fyrn that he should stop, that it's too dangerous, but Fyrn is determined to get more answers, peering into the spirit of Machina. Saskia begins to cry out in pain as a voice bellows out from Septimus's soul, stating, "You will not interfere with his ascension," as the cinders and wisps that dance around Septimus billow out into the whole room, knocking many of you back and damaging some of you. The motes all turn blue as Septimus's soul begins to grow like a flame, eventually melting the silver cage and breaking its bounds, and begins to slowly float towards Septimus's body. In an effort to shut the experiment down, the voice casts a spell, Evil and Good, on Septimus's soul, which banishes the Machina domination from it, as the room returns to its normal aesthetic. The soul does begin to float away, as if it is trying to move beyond, where Fyrn is able to capture it with the platinum cord, to tether it to Septimus's body long enough for the voice to cast Raise Dead. The party questions Fyrn on what he has learned. He says that the entity, this Machina, seemed to display an intense hatred and disgust for Alma, for mortals in a way, and that it seemed that it is his hypothesis is that the Machina is weaving its own essence into Septimus, and this woven essence is a sort of pathway to domination and control. And it seems as though while Septimus might be in control of his faculties, there is somewhat of a risk to those faculties. Once Septimus awakens, he does ask Septimus if he's felt like he hasn't been himself, if he's felt alien thoughts, if he is drifted in and out, and Septimus admitted that yes, he has experienced these moments, and asked if this is something that he's fated to, that one day he just will not be himself, and Fyrn admitted that this is a possibility. But Firma wants to do some more research into some other texts to organize his own thoughts with what you observed in the experiment. The voice does offer, if you ever need to speak with someone who is attuned to this spirituality, that he's happy to welcome you into his temple. On the way back, you talk with Septimus further about his situation, but your conversation is disrupted by a sound in an alleyway. Perhaps a bit paranoid from the encounter you just had, you see a cat jump out of the alleyway, and Jacques immediately calls to attention one of his spies to chase after the cat in a, in a bit of a paranoid moment. But the party goes to investigate the alleyway, and Fyrn, with the help of your new magical monocle, was able to see something silver sparkling in the distance. You continue to stalk this out when Jacques takes to the sky and notices something disrupting the tiles of the rooftop and attempts to dive bomb it and tackle it. He is unsuccessful in grappling it and discovers upon attempting that it is some kind of construct made of metal. Combat ensues where you fight a larger bipedal construct that has 4 arms with 4 blades. And in the fight, it seems very determined to capture or kill Septimus. But you are able to defeat it, and upon defeating it, the body disintegrates into these golden flecks before completely vanishing. As you begin to retire, there is a suggestion that, like demons, perhaps if this is an entity of the Modron, perhaps it is simply returning to their plane of existence. There's also a suggestion that perhaps Machina has a link to the Modron in some way and is able to control the Modron. As you remember, the monodrone you originally encountered did seem to be in some way controlled by Lacuna. Which then brings up another hypothesis of, can Septimus exert this control, potentially? Since he's demonstrated the ability to exert control over Machina, could he exert control over Modron as well? But perhaps too heavy with questions and the cosmic ordering of the world, you all need to catch some rest. Particularly Septimus, who is experiencing resurrection sickness, and will need the long rest to bring his modifiers back up. So this is where we left off. Saskia, just for your reference, there are these healed over burn marks all over your hands. Wherever the platinum cord was woven between your hands and fingers, left singe marks that had this dull blue glow to them, that by the point you get back to wherever you're staying for the night has faded to just these rather quickly healed scars, actually. Almost reminding you of the regenerativeness that happened when Septimus utilized the dreadnought and his flesh was constantly burning and then healing. But you are all able to rest where you will this evening. I imagine, Fyrn, you go back to your fort.
Yep.
Jacques to the gloveless cat. Saskia, do you go back to your ship? And Septimus, where do you go? To your temple?
My temple.
Okay. All right. And you can take a long rest. Successfully. There's no more metal men coming after you in the middle of the night.
How many days has it been since we returned to Hyvin? 2? I want to say.
I believe it sounds correct. Oop. Let me check real quick. Yes.
Yes, we arrived back on the 21st,
Yes.
and it is now.
The morning of the
I guess
24th.
Yes, so 3 days ish.
Yeah.
Depending on how you measure time.
This is the third day that you've been back in Hyvin. Or actually, you've spent 3 full days in Hyvin since you came on the 21st. And so this is your 4th morning. And it is a Wednesday. Which means it is the designated fight night for your arrangement with
Himmel?
yes, a Himmel.
Yes.
With
Himalaya?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, whatever you say.
Whatever you say, Stefan. Timekeeper of my world.
I am the timekeeper.
And I say it's a Himmel.
So fuck off. I don't care if it was a Sancta yesterday. It's a Himmel now, motherfucker.
Oh, excellent. And
So yeah, I imagine that my morning's pretty busy setting up the fortress. With you know, not saying there's gonna be like a grandstand or something like that, but he like clears out all of the like defensive positions like from the wall to
Yeah.
make room for like more seating, for maybe like a kind of like a VIP section, like you can
yeah.
either sit on the field or you can get like a higher view if you're up on the wall. So like, and his guards would protect, the people up there and stuff like that. And yeah, he's just gonna like, decorate, he's hiring people to spread the word and things like that.
Absolutely. Yes. So on this this nice late winter, early spring day, we've got highs in the 50s, lows in the 40s. It's a quite moderate, temperate day, although there's quite a fast wind whipping through. There are probably banners in the fort that are flapping wildly in the wind, torch sconces having trouble staying lit. But other than the wind, it's a pretty nice day.
Cool. If it is on the chilly side, maybe I'll also set up some like, crates with little bonfires in them or something along those lines, like barrels, just to keep people warm.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I imagine you can really kind of decorate everything as you see fit for your inaugural fight night, for the new fight night. Saskia, you wake up on your ship, probably awoken by the rocking of the ship in the heavy winds. There's already members of your crew in tide, just sort of shoring things up for a windy day to make sure there's no damage to any of the rigging or anything like that, as the ship does kind of bob a little bit more than usual. But you can head out if you'd like to go join Fyrn at the fort or to one of the other locations.
Yeah, I'll go join Fyrn at the fort and see if he needs any help preparing.
Yeah, he might need a more decorative eye.
Got you covered. I'll bring some random seashells with me.
As Jacquette, you would awake to your usual morning, a report on your desk from a spy about a cat. that they followed all night as it wandered to and fro in the alleys, eating trash.
Good.
And your usual breakfast ready for you, prepared by your goblin chef. Crumpy.
He's a good guy.
Except for that time he almost accidentally poisoned you.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Right. Not willingly, at least.
Exactly. And then Septimus, you would wake up in your temple, in your simple dwellings on the top floor. You, I imagine, are still quite worn out from the recovery, the endeavor. The space feels, I imagine, colder. I mean, it's always a little cold in aesthetic because of the blue lights, but perhaps they don't provide the same warmth that they normally do for you, given your experience. The temple is largely empty, other than you hear the mutterings of prayer downstairs by the altar, in the main tabernacle, sanctuary. That's the word I was trying to think of. The main sanctuary. Most of the common followers you have are outside, feeding and tending to refugees who have come in and haven't found a home yet, and tending to some of the Alumno Defiance injured that you've been resurrecting. When you stand, or when you look up or lean up or sit up, you would just notice in the corner of the room, in this dark room, is just Sal standing there watching you.
Not just watching me.
Just watching you, yeah.
I've done something rash. Well, I better understand myself.
You don't look well.
Can't imagine anybody looking well, given the past couple weeks. What we've experienced, what we've seen. Although this morning I do have a clearer head. It's time for me to decide what needs to be done for myself. No more doubts, no more worrying, no more fear.
And what is it that you no longer doubt? Or are choosing not to doubt anymore?
My uncertainty, whether or not of what I'm doing is right, just or fair. There is evil, true evil that seeks to harm this realm. And although some actions I may take seem rash or past me would have disregarded and been disgusted with as well, they're necessary for a greater purpose.
As you say this, your wisps gently float through the air, and one passes in front of Sal, and he kind of just puts his machina hand up as it passes right through it. He looks at his own hand. Back to you. And what of your friends on this journey of yours?
What of them?
What is their part? What is my part?
Septimus walks close and puts a hand on his shoulder. He says, I've been a bad companion to you of late. You've been there for me quite a while. Someone through everything has not turned their back or abandoned me or left me. As for the others, I once just saw them as useful allies in the moment, thinking that they could potentially do the same, but they're more than that. In some weird way, they do care. And I still care for them. But I don't know. I still worry that in the end, I'll just be alone. Dancing in the void with what comes after. The choices I've made with Machina. And that's why I need. And that's why I need to continue acting and ensure what time I have left here either lasts as long as it does, or change that outcome.
You may not be the little boy I found in the woods and protected for years anymore. And I don't think I can protect you anymore. I think I need you to protect me more than the other way. But you won't be alone. I have no intention of turning my back on you.
I know, Sal. Thank you.
And he just nods and turns to open the door.
We have, I don't know if he's filled in, but as long as we stay close from now on. We'll both be protected. Speaking of which, we do have an altercation we have arranged for tonight. The captain of the Zon fleet, at Fyrn's request, agreed to terms of skirmish. We need all of us at full strength.
Fight night.
Indeed.
I think I can prepare for that.
And then I'll see you tonight.
I have some matters to attend to today. I'll head to the fort when I'm done.
Septimus just kind of looks at him, puzzled for a second. But he won't pressure him to tell if he wasn't going to tell willingly.
He doesn't even seem to process that he should be revealing anything there. He just sort of said that as a matter of fact.
No.
Without prompting, he won't divulge.
Okay. Does he walk away, or is he just waiting for a bit?
If you wait longer than 2 seconds, he just turns and walks away.
I'll do that, and as he walks away, he's like, just mutter to himself, I wonder what he's getting himself into. I'll ask him later. Am I by myself in the temple?
You would notice that when you go into the sanctuary, there is nobody there anymore.
Okay. One last thing before I leave the temple. I'll just look around curiously, like if he was being watched. And I'll call out, Quadrone? Can you hear me? If you can, I wish to speak to you. And I'll just wait.
All of the geometric sconces with the blue flames floating in them seem to just all flicker at once. But it must just be the wind. And there's no Quadrone. It shows up.
Okay. And with that, he will take his leave.
Okay. So I imagine as you head out of the temple, you would pass by the gloveless cat as Jacquette is exiting for the day. And the two of you can head to the fort where you can see Saskia is trying to hang up, I imagine, some decorations while Fyrn is getting his fire pits ready. And some of his fort followers are clearing away the training dummies and stuff from the fighting area to make sure that it is a proper space for a fight night.
Yeah, I imagine Fyrn is kind of trying to mimic what used to be in the old bar, but with a little bit of his own flair.
Yeah.
Like he'll throw some tribal runes sort of thing on some of the pillars that are holding up the stage, and just helping people design things or point things out that he wants as he goes along, but still helping out with all the physical labor, but not so much the decorations.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, as you're, lifting heavy things and Sass is putting light things on the different pillars and the walls near the fighting area.
Now, Fyrn, I didn't ask you, but I'm going for an ocean theme here. Do you want something different? Because I can start over.
I mean, whatever looks good. It should be scary, we're going for menacing here.
I imagine
Seems like your shells.
I was about to say, like, as you say that, she's got like a lovely like blue tapestry that's not scary at all.
Right. I can work with that.
Yeah, maybe just rip it up a little bit. That'll work.
Got it. I'll maybe like cut my hand a little bit and like put some blood spatters on it just to make it look menacing.
A lot of blood.
It's just a little, no, just a little. Is that better? Is that more menacing? Is that what you were going for?
Fyrn doesn't look from what he's doing. He says, "Yeah, that's great."
Got you covered.
Thanks. Where is everybody?
I don't know. Aren't they? Did we say a meeting time? I don't remember. I kind of just showed up.
Oh, sorry. Jacques takes off his ring of invisibility. He goes, bad habit. Or good habit. I don't know.
What you think?
yeah,
Scary, right?
it's-
Menacing. That's what we're going for, is menacing.
A little pedestrian, I think. Really catering to the lowest common denominator.
Okay.
Well, the fancy folk aren't gonna come and watch our fighting, are they?
You would hope they are. Those are some of the people we need to impress.
Well, then you would have a better idea of how to decorate for them. I've got the lowest common denominator covered.
Yeah, I was planning on putting
Good.
them up there if you want to get started, Jaquette. And I point to the what do you call it?
The ramparts.
The barracks, the ramparts, yes.
Jacques just waves a hand dismissingly, and he looks around and he goes, where's the commenters stand?
What?
Well, you know, in the fight night, there was that shit-faced guy,
Oh, the bookie.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's over there.
Yeah.
And I point, and it's just like it's kind of like near where the armory is, like it's off to the side in like a little shack that it looks like all of the where they locked up all of the weaponry, and there's just like a small booth there.
Not exactly what I was thinking of. You know, you need someone to rile up the crowd, get people going. That someone being yours
He wants
truly.
to do it. I was gonna say he
No,
wants.
no, I
he
don't
wants to
want
do it.
to do it. I
Yes,
have to
you
do it.
do. No,
If
no,
this
no, no,
is
no,
going
no.
to be good, you need Jacques Touchard to make it good.
Yes,
But if you're
but
fighting, are you gonna hype yourself up?
he does that
No,
every
no, no,
day.
no, no. I do not.
I'm gonna go find
Flashback
some.
to this
I'm gonna go find some
morning.
nets.
Jacques like looking at like a mirror, and he's like, "You are the greatest tabaxi of all of Aldhalor. You are better than your older brother. You are better than your father and your grandfather. You should stop doing this. It's really weird." As he turns and Reardon's just like standing there, like, "Hey, boss."
Exactly.
Excellent.
Doing the positive affirmations again. Shut the fuck up. You're not supposed to be here.
Hey, I'm used to it. And I guess
you know, your positive affirmations and your negative accusations. Good morning routine.
Bum bum bum.
As then you guys would see short distance behind Jacques, you can see Septimus arriving as well.
Hey, how you feeling?
Nearly back to my full self. Still a little exhausted, though.
I mean, dying will do that to you. Tried to make a joke and it didn't land, so there's just a really awkward silence.
I almost imagine that like it's not like the rest of us don't even take it as a joke. We're just like, yeah, that's that is a truth that we have all experienced.
What else needs to be done before tonight? As he looks to Fyrn, since he's the one.
Well, let's see here. There's some heavy lifting to be done, moving things around, getting chairs set up and the like. Gwet does bring up a good point. We're kind of lacking in the fancier ends, and our our section for gambling is a little low. Maybe we can make that a little bit larger, or perhaps bring it inside. That way we can keep everything secure, you know. And then if we are serving drinks and food, my provisions here are running a little bit low from the defense of the city. It would be good to maybe pick up some provisions for the party
We need to
tonight.
get a permit for hosting such a large event. Does anyone have a liquor license? I have one for the tavern, but I don't know if we can legally do this. I'm just kidding. No one enforces any of the zoning regulations here. Don't worry about the drink and the food. Crumpy, Oren will take care of it. And I'll see to the niceties for those with larger coin purses.
If you need any source of ocean.
No, thank you. I'm good.
I didn't even
Appreciate the
finish.
offer, though. I do.
Mhm.
As he daintily almost walks past.
Oh yeah, and by the way,
Little hop in his
Jaquette,
step.
before you go, there was one other person that I kind of promised could help me out with the bookie part and the announcements. You might have a co-host if that's okay.
No, Jacquet does not share the stage.
But I mean, don't announcers usually come in twos?
Not if one is good enough.
Are you like a combat analyst? Do you know how to fight well? Can you narrate it?
No, but I know how to get a crowd going.
Okay, but I still need somebody there who knows something about fighting that
I
can
know plenty about fighting.
with your
Would you
fist.
just let him offer what he's suggesting? Who did you have in mind, Fyrn?
Well, there was this guy. He came up and he saw what we were doing, and he seemed really excited. I told him he could do the job already. His name was Giuseppe.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my goodness! Yes, Jacquet, you have to work with Giuseppe. He's oh my goodness. Yes,
You-
it's yes. He's part
You're-
of my crew. You met him.
He's the bottom of the barrel from Gwenvalier. I'm talking trash of trash.
So he'll provide a
There's-
certain scrap to the commentary.
His
was
interview
rather a-
was very impressive.
rather abrasive
That's where he went yesterday.
fellow, but for a fight night, I mean, could
Oh,
be
yeah.
the right person to stir up the crowd.
Mm-hmm. And you could have Gustav,
Gusto.
his partner. Could have his partner kind of taking money throughout the crowd. They're kind of a team.
Thought this
So-
was about Iron and Mana, not whoever the fuck these people are.
It just it's going trust me. It's gonna
We're
make it.
gonna have a lot to do here. We're gonna need a
Yes.
little help.
Mm-hmm. I'm off to go find some nets to string across the window, so I'll be back. Let me know if you need anything. And skip out the door to go find some nets.
Yeah. So you guys can kind of spend the morning in the early afternoon doing whatever you want to do for this. I mean, you have enough resources within your strongholds to do this. You don't need to go out and purchase things. In SAS, like, you have enough resources, aquatic themed resources on your ship. I imagine when you go there and start hauling things off, Ty is
Yep.
like, oh, excuse me.
Yep.
Um,
I'll bring him back. I promise. It's just for decoration. Also, Giuseppe, what the fuck? I didn't know you were interviewing for this position. This is great. It's gonna be so much fun. You're gonna be great at it. Just know, Jacquet may bite your head off. Literally.
Oh, that freaking cat?
Not a
I
cat.
ain't worried about him. And yeah, I'd hardly call it an interview. I was getting breakfast this morning, and the horn guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, you're kind of funny. Do you wanna announce for me tonight?" And I'm like, "What are you paying?" And he's like, "We got a lot of money." And I was like, it was a yes. It was an immediate yes.
Excellent. Right. Well, since you're going to need to get to know the lay of the land, you mind helping me cart these nets back?
I'm a little tired. See, I'm going to be working
let-
tonight.
Let me
Gusto!
rephrase.
Gusto, come help you.
Gusto, my love.
I understand you gotta rest your pipes, right? Because you're gonna be using them all night. Right. Don't be late. Jacquette's already not happy about this, and he's a stickler for timeliness. So set an alarm or tell Ty to wake you up.
Why do you let him boss you around like that, right? Come on.
You should have told. He's not that bossy.
Cuts to back at the fort. What are you doing, you fucking morons? No! Higher! Higher! Come back to ship.
Excellent. So excellent.
Amazing.
That was so funny. I forgot what I was going to say next. There we go. So it comes to, let's say, early afternoon, and Fyrn, you are finishing up. Jacquette has zhuzhed up the both the announcer booth that you had set up, but also the area that you've designated for more VIP folks. Saskia set up some accoutrement throughout. She's taken your rougher aesthetic that you asked for and has adorned much of her decorations with the gnarliest seashells she could find in the beach. Actually, a good chunk of Saskia's morning is just acquiring seashells.
And that was before she learned about decorating.
Yeah. She thought for a moment about raiding her own setup of
collection.
The community. Take a shell, leave a shell.
I forgot that I set that up.
Which, Saskia, you find a little short. There's not as many shells in there as you'd expect.
Leaving them.
People are taking. They're not leaving.
People are breaking the rules of your community. Take a shell, leave a shell.
It's ridiculous. I will need
maybe
to.
Hyven's not worth saving.
I am going to make a note to ask Jacquette to remind the gathering about the rules of the Take a Shell, Leave a Shell in his opening remarks.
But as Fyrn, you're kind of standing back with Jacquette, Sass, and Septimus, and you're all looking. It actually looks quite nice. It's definitely like scrapped together from all your various resources. But Oren has worked with Krompy and Anders to set up like a nice outdoor bar and food area. Fyrn's followers have done a good job of making sure that you have a presentable stage for the actual fighting portion. It's as that is all happening that somebody walks through the front gates of the fort, clearly with the in the garb of the Zon, with those themes of red throughout. And they are they seem to be a half-elven woman. They have the pointed ears, but they're not quite as long. Indications of a Gwyn ancestry, with the more copper, darker skin, and this dark brown hair, though, that seems to have sort of natural shimmer to it that has a red gleam. Contrasting this, she has these green boots and long harem green pants with just sort of green wrappings on her arms. Clearly the apparel of someone who you would consider a monk in terms of adventurers. Really, really piercing, like, copper eyes, and a dark lipstick. That's the only makeup on her. As she approaches, her ears are pierced, like, all the way along the outer edge with these bronze earrings. And she comes up.
Bronze.
Gold.
Or
She comes right up to Fyrn, and just crosses her arms and stands there and says, "You are the White Eye, correct?"
Yeah. Who are you?
I am Dara of the Eminent Zon's protective unit, one of his elected fighters for this evening or late afternoon.
Welcome.
I have come to negotiate terms for the skirmish with you, in terms of what is allowed, what is not allowed, and what sort of fight this is going to be.
Very well. Follow me. I'll take you inside. I'll get you a drink.
Of course, water will do fine for me. I do not poison my body with alcohols and the like.
How about food?
Saskia's
Quite
already
quite
2
respectable.
drinks deep.
Fyrn, as he's talking to her, would just like give like Jaquette the little like get over here sort of symbol. He just like, wave at him, and tell him, just in case we need to negotiate.
And I imagine naturally Sass and Septimus see that and just follow along as well.
Sure.
So you go into the Great Hall. The Great Hall is actually rather sparse because you had to utilize a lot of the furniture in there for the exterior. So it is a very just like one table simply set up there with a few chairs. And she
I
walks...
imagine it's right next to the stage,
Mhm.
typically where like the best seat in the house would be, but we left it there just for meetings like this. And Fyrn will sit down and offer her a seat and say, "First of all, it's great that you're here. I'm looking forward to our fights later.
Yes.
Before we get into rules or anything like that, let's go over the most important thing. Do you guys really want to be announced as the protective unit of Zon? That's not very flashy."
Of course not. The Eminent Zon has his own scripts to provide for your announcer, or at the very least means of title. Whatever your announcer would like to do with their own inspiration is up to them, but we will provide what we should be properly announced as.
Very well. And we promise to respect that. And I take the list and hand it over to Jaquette.
He studies the list.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, it very much doesn't seem to be about honoring his fighters and more about honoring himself. So there's like the long full title of his is there, but he sort of just like it embellishes his own fighters with his own titles, basically. So while he is the Eminent Zon, they are the eminent defenders of the heroism of the Zon, protector of the free children of Aldhalor, and shepherd for the future of our people.
Sure.
So Fyrn's going to discuss, the plans with her, and essentially, the way he thought it out was there'll be some early skirmishes before the actual events begin, where people can, offer themselves up. It's just like a free round, just like how it used to be. And then at a certain point, we'll cut that off, and the announcers will come in and start doing the actual presentation. The competition itself will consist of 2 rounds. The free for all round that we discussed, where Iron and Mana minus Fyrn will compete against the guards of the Zahn leader, and then there will be a final match with for Fyrn versus the what is his name again?
Ionico Gabraldi, the eminent Zahn.
It was in there somewhere. So yeah, it'll be the Fyrn Ionico like grudge match sort of thing at the end to get everybody excited. And we will say that the overall points that you could collect from the round of competing will outnumber the points but for the 1v1 a little bit. So pretty much like the 1v1 is going to be the determinant factor unless we completely destroy the other one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I keep saying eminent Zahn. It's Ignium Zahn.
Let me make sure I have that.
I have to go through all my notes and change it.
Yeah.
Control F,
I
baby.
wrote Ignium.
Yeah, you're gonna Control F my notebook, Shannon.
Excellent.
I forgot that you handwrite as well.
So do you say Ignient?
Ignium, I-G-N-E-U-M.
I-G-N-E-U-M. I was I-U-M. Okay. Does that all work for her?
Yes, the arrangement is satisfactory to the Zahn's needs. What we're more interested in discussing is the type of battle we'll be engaging in. From our understanding of the local area, the tradition of Fight Night was a brawler's ring. Fists and skins, if you will. We are okay with that, but we were curious if you'd be interested in a little bit more exotic fighting. Weapons, magic.
Fyrn would approve of those methods, but under strict stipulation that unless both parties declare ahead of time, it will be not to the death. It will be purely scrimmage. If somebody is injured in battle, the battle will not stop. However, no lethal blows. Otherwise, there will be disqualifications.
I would hope so.
Of course. The Ignium Zahn did toy with the idea of hiring, with his vast wealth, some clerics to be ready for it, but we thought that might be over the top. So if someone is injured, then they are out of the skirmish, and they will be properly tended to.
Agreed. We shall also bring our healers. Is there anything else that you require? Perhaps some box seats for any dignitaries that you, special guests, anything of the like.
Of course. The only necessities would be for the Ignium Zahn's family, his children. All 7 of them.
I was literally about to say, like, he's probably got like 9.
Okay, very well. We might have to expand our area, but that should be no problem.
Of course. I will return to the Zan and ensure that he approves of all this, although I do believe he will. We were simply here to ask if he were open to the more exotic combat. I believe that is all I have for you, White Eye.
Lastly, I wish to confirm what I spoke to the Zan about previously. The prize, the results.
Of course.
As we've discussed, it shall be whatever team is victorious shall have first conversations with the governor when he arrives.
Yes, the Ignium Zan is happily ready to confirm the arrangement that it is the prize is the private consultation with the governor before the other party is able to speak with them and before the meeting that is to take place.
Very well. May I ask you, Dara, personally, maybe not as a representative of the Zan, but as a fellow warrior, what do you make of your leader? Does he rule with respect or fear?
Well, amongst the Zan, the two are not separate.
Do you approve of his methods?
Of course I do. I've worked my whole life to earn that respect and fear of those around me.
Very well. If there is nothing else you require of me, I have much preparing to do.
Well, I suppose I would simply ask you one last question, White Eye. If you are not leading your fortress with fear and respect as one, how do you lead?
Fyrn looks to her and smiles and says, I suppose I am of... Oh, there is respect and there is fear in our fort. But it is not how I lead. I am a man of the people. I do what I must to make sure those who are unrepresented have their voices heard. If you wish to know how my fortress maintains its decorum and discipline, you may speak to the men I have put in charge. For the adventuring party of Iron and Mana is not a governing party, but a force of good for this world.
I have heard all that I need to hear. Your force of good through your people. And to us, son, that is a recipe for weakness and defeat. You can bring about good with your own strength alone.
I bring about good strength on my own so that others don't have to. My strength is worth more than just the sum of my friends here. My strength is that of the city.
And after we're gone, they'll remember that strength. It's called the strength of legacy, of hope. Not being slavers. Sorry, last one said that.
Perhaps a lovely privilege for those who are protected by the Zan. She turns to walk out. culturally, you can pick up that the Zon do not respect any of the other lands of Alfdal and believes they are all owe them fear and respect due to their power.
Fyrn understood this from speaking to the Zons, the Ignium Zon himself, but wanted to see, if those under him had the same delusions.
Yeah, and I would say it's a pretty good confirmation of it, because this is like someone who, generally speaking, you would expect a monk to be more like peaceful and thinking about serenity, but clearly she lives in the same mindset and culture as the Ignium Zon.
All right, awesome. Fyrn would just look at the others and say, what a piece of work.
So, just to be clear, magic is allowed?
Aye.
Aye. Great.
Just try not to kill anyone. That would kind of
I
look
got
bad.
that part. Yeah, I got that part. Yes, no lethal blows and fighting till unconscious or tapping out.
Right. We should probably get somebody as a referee of sorts.
Probably. Could have Ty
Is
do
there,
it.
is there anyone else in your crew?
Nah,
Maybe
it's
Clara.
fine.
Maybe Clara.
What's the worst that could happen?
We should probably have someone with strength and the ability to actually stop something.
It might not just be strength. What if it's a magical thing?
Given our past interactions with Balfour, would we consider him being of, maybe not at our level, but of a space where he could like kind of physically do something in a situation like this?
100%.
Constrain.
100%.
Cool. Oh, what about Balfour? He's a hedge paladin, well respected to my understanding. Can't imagine the Zon would find issue with that.
Probably not. We might want to ask him first, though. I'm sure that he's probably observed quite a few duels in his time, but I don't know if he's much of I don't know if he's ever, managed a all-out brawl like we're planning. It might be better to get somebody with a little bit more street-wise. Somebody who's fought in the ring before. We wouldn't want him to be standing in the wrong place and take a stray.
First off, I think you're underestimating Balfour, but I think I might know where you're going. Are you thinking of the Alumno Defiance?
It would work. Perhaps. Or one of the members of the Wild Flame, perhaps. Jaina used to fight with me in the ring.
It's your fight, whoever you think.
He's gonna ask Balfour, but Jaina's his second. If anybody from the Alumno Defiance is planning to come to this thing, Fyrn has not put any of them in the VIPs or has discussed anything about them with anyone.
I don't think they want to be in the VIPs, but there's no reason why you can't have Balfour and Jaina.
Jaina. Proudmore.
Jaina.
Yeah.
Probably both actually is better. One to stop us and one to stop them. Though gods know they'll need more than one to keep us back, right? I guess.
I was even going to invite the Alumno Defiance on my invitation. They've seemed more and more interested in aligning with Iron and Mana. Perhaps it's a good way to show them that our strength.
You mean aligning with Machina in his gifts?
That comes hand in hand with some of them.
I
Their eagerness knows no bounds.
I know they were quite handy in taking back the city and fighting off invaders, but are we sure they can be, trusted here?
The
Captain
enemy
Hayes,
of my enemy is my friend, and they've only proven to be good friends since our misunderstanding.
They seem to just want to return to their homeland. And comparing them to the corrupted, infiltrated government of Halcyon, see them as a better ally.
very well. If we must, I suppose, we will make them feel as welcome as we can.
No need to worry about the VIP thing. I think they'll just be fine as regular guests.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe the captain will put some money on the enemy and, rack up our odds.
Okay. So as the afternoon goes on, people do start to come to the fort who have heard word of the return of Fight Night. A mixture of all sorts of folks. You've got everyday people of Hyvin who are just excited for like a thing to be happening in Hyvin that's not the end of the city. Some kind of entertainment. They haven't even been able to listen to a bard in some time. And then, of course, the Alumni Defiance would come as well, eager to see some non-deadly fighting that is for sport. But also, it's just their vibe. They used to go to Fight Night, too. Are there any particular VIPs you wanted to invite, Fyrn?
Not particularly. He would invite, the usual suspects from the academy, any professors that might be interested. I would say definitely an invite for the guy who's in charge of the fancy sector of town. I can't remember names today. Emil Ducant, yes. Emil would get an invite. Any local, business owners that I'm hoping, might have been lost during the fighting and stuff like that, I would send invites out to hopefully get them to come back into the city. Just trying to bring some life back into it. So really, he would be focused more on like the middle class people that I think that would enjoy it more than the noblemen.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it leaves seats open in the VIP lounge, like he would just be inviting people just to get butts in seats. Really, he just wants people to, be involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fiora Bendega would have a VIP seat.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Sigil. If he's
Sigil,
small enough.
I mean, Sigil, he probably would extend an invite as a courtesy, but not expect him to show up.
Jacquet would make sure to notify Morris Pappas and Cass Alafina of the Hyvin Times of the event and make sure that they have prime location.
Prime real estate.
And he would also reach out to Winifred, just to be like, just like a special like. I said that we could be friends, and maybe this is a way to show you that we're still here to defend our strength and whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I don't think she's in town, and I don't know if it would be worth sending to her, but the Commodore? Let's invite her. I can send a message.
You have sending?
I do.
Oh.
Oh shit, no, I have scrying. Sorry.
You can scry on her and be like, "Oh, come on!"
Come. Does anybody else have sending?
I
Septimus,
do.
you have sending, right?
I do.
Yeah. All right. In that case, you know.
Well, we haven't seen her in like. She's
I
like
know.
just been MIA.
Well,
I will-
she's.
I will
We
say
know
that
where she is.
if if you are going to send her a message, Fyrn would be sure to tell you that he hasn't been advertising the like what we have at stake for this battle. It's supposed to just be like a mock, like the public note sees this
Right.
as like a mock like display of power. It's to build up, national pride sort of thing. It's not they don't know that we actually have a bet going on the side. So I would not share that information with the Commodore because she'd probably be pissed.
Yeah, Septimus, if you wouldn't mind, if you would mind sending her an invitation on my behalf. I thought I could, but I couldn't. I'm just thinking about past interactions that we've had, and I'd like to reintroduce myself, as it were.
Before I answer, could the group remind me where we know she is again?
Oh,
Ezra City.
there.
Oh,
I
she's
just
yeah.
I knew
retreated
that.
back with Saipajin.
Yeah,
So do we assume that
Oh, yeah, him too.
Saipajin, well, he's on his way, so if he's not already
Okay.
here, he's not going to be here. As far as you know. Ezra City is towards the mountains in Ezra. It's not the same place that Saipajin would be coming from.
Oh, okay.
He'd be coming from
my mistake.
he would be coming from Solanel in Carnosa, the Midlands.
Oh, and also, whatever happened to that Kellen guy that with the Hyven Times? Can we invite him?
I don't think so. I think
Maybe
he
you
got
can go
fired.
find some goop in Sigel's office that's left over.
Fyrn would also particularly send invites to those who used to be employees of the Otter business, if there are any that are still after the effects. He still has some friends there. He remembers Delg, the bartender.
Yeah.
Others weren't. They sided with Greaves during those times. He's basically just using this kind of as like an olive branch, like just to show them that, like, you fucked up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like Ardwin, your girlfriend.
Ardwin, she would get the invite, but Fyrn would not be looking out for her. The last time they
Playing
had
hard to get.
I was gonna say, being so coy, Fyrn.
Hilarious. Yeah, so I mean, you don't know the exact where, like, you don't know the status of all of them, but you can send people out to look for them. That would be Delg, Ardwin, Docker, the actual bookie from those fight nights. And then
About Oakwood. Is she around?
Oakwood. She's probably got sucked into the void or was one of the people you killed.
Happens.
Obert, the bouncer.
There were a few bouncers. Was that the one who was a writer?
That was Odwin. There was Odwin and Obert who were the main bouncers. And then occasionally Ardwin would do bouncing as well.
Right. Wait, so there's Odwin, Ardwin, and Obert?
Yep.
Amazing.
And they all changed their names.
No wonder why I never wrote these down.
You absolutely must have it somewhere in your long list of notes. With how much you cared about Fight Night, it would be crazy if you didn't write these names down.
And I did. I did. Or did I?
Or did you? Okay. Excellent. So I think we're going to take a short break. and then jump right into the actual event.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back shortly. welcome back to Adrift in Aldhalor. Our heroes have spent the day getting ready for the fight night, Fyrn's inaugural fight night. So, excuse me.
Excuse me. It's fight night, baby. Down in the dirt, in the gravel. The people are drinking. Michael Udon's there. He just filled up on
Just
3
belching.
bowls of noodles.
He actually has a. He's in the VIP section. He was invited.
course.
I can't believe they brought back fight night. This is the greatest night. I can't
It was-
believe it. Half the
Fyrn-
city's destroyed. I've been waiting for this.
Fyrn thought he was dead, so it was really just like an in memoriam. It said it on the seat in memoriam, Michael Udon.
But he took it as a VIP slot.
That's actually hilarious. In memoriam, Michael Udon. So, it is sunset. The sky is beautiful canvas of golds, oranges, purples, indigos, blues, leading up to a little bit of stars that can be seen in the distance. The moon of Iluvania is beginning to move out of its protective place as we are approaching the end of winter. So the skies are starting to be more beautiful again. There are these lovely roaring fires that Fyrn has set up to stave off the evening chill. People are coming in and out. Some of our VIP guests are arriving as well and heading their way up to the ramparts where Crompy has a few of Fyrn's followers, or actually a few of Jacquette's spies as waiters moving through the important people, serving drinks and keeping their ears perked for conversation. As the people below are beginning to get a bit rowdy with each other, excited for fight night. There's a little bit of gambling that's been set up. So some people are kind of pre-gaming the fight with some dice and cards, and a few dragon chess games. The vibe is lively. It is smiles and drinks and food being shared. The community, it almost does feel like before all of the big things happened, when the most dangerous thing at fight night was just losing money and being in debt to the bookie, and not a shadowy devil from another plane of existence. There's some people. There's no formal bard because, of course, the formal bard is Jacques Touchard. But people do kind of just like the natural mirth of this. May have, a little lute or mandolin or fiddle or drums that they're just sort of playing together. It's really, the beginning of the night really does just kind of have a festival party vibe, while people are all kind of whispering amongst themselves. You can see Alumno Defiance have poured in, but none of them are wearing armor. They didn't bring weapons. They are just there to have fun. Michael?
Point of just quick clarity. When I sent, I don't know if I made it clear or not. I did want to send Shannon's.
Oh shoot! I completely forgot about that.
Did I hear back?
It was just a gist of it. Was just an invitation to
I
reacquaint
suppose
yourself with Saskia and Iron and Mana.
Yes.
Okay. You would hear back, actually. Before all this finery started, it would have been a very short... No, you're good. You're good. We got to make sure we get it in. a very short response. It's actually sounds kind of weak, like she's sickly almost. Is all she would say is, I would love nothing more than to reacquaint myself with Iron and Mana, but I am afraid I won't be able to make it to your festivities in time. But word has reached my ears of your deeds, both before the catastrophe and after. I will return soon. And there's like a hesitation at the end where it sounds like she's going to continue speaking, but then the message ends.
Mm-hmm. I'll just make sure they relay to Sarah. I don't know what the hell. What am I, drunk?
Who is that?
Shannon.
Shannon, Saskia, Sarah, it's all the same.
Now start.
Scarlet?
Yeah, the Commodore did not sound well. She does not believe she'll make it, but tonight at least. But perhaps sometime soon.
All right. I wonder what's up. Thank you for sending the message and extending the invitation. Figured it was a long shot, but, didn't want to leave anyone out.
Well, back to the festivities. You do see some familiar faces. Fyrn, your will they, won't they? Goliath is there, already arm wrestling with several of the Alumni of Defiance.
Ardwin.
Yes, Ardwin. Jacquette, you would be able to spy Morris Pappas doing some mingling around, already asking questions, while Cass Alafina is more chill about it and is just having a drink by the bar right now, but kind of keeping one eye always on Morris as he's wandering around asking many, many questions to anyone who will talk to him.
I would say Clara and Tygon also have VIP seats as well. Anybody else?
Of course, I would have absolutely made sure that my crew was on the VIP list. As we're getting close to starting time, I'm looking at the clock. Where the fuck is Giuseppe? I told him to be here on time.
Giuseppe walks in with an actually nice, fine little tuxedo. Not tuxedo, but like
A waistcoat.
Like a
like a
jacket.
suit. Yes, exactly.
I imagine it's
Like-
just that, though, and it's like his regular rags underneath.
Yes.
Exactly. Like,
Look at
I've
you.
missed this fine debauchery. All this.
You're late. You're late. You're late. I told you one thing, to be on time. You look very nice.
Did they start fighting yet? I
No,
don't see
but-
any fighting.
But
So
there's
I'm on time. I'm on time.
Okay. Well, let me go show you where you're supposed to be. And I will walk him over to where Jacquette is rehearsing notes. I don't know.
There's a walk-on stage, Sean, to the arena. There's a little bit of path from the fortress, that future fighters will walk in and,
Full WWE.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love
Well,
it.
Jacquette, here is your co-host for the evening. Play nice, both of you, please. You're both wonderful, eloquent speakers and really know how to work a crowd. So play to each other's strengths, yeah? Looking at Giuseppe.
Hey, don't need to worry about me. Hey, Giuseppe,
Sorry,
we kind of half met before, but
Yeah, I'm recalling Saskia's tales of her time back in Gwenville, and I don't remember ever hearing about you working a crowd or being charismatic in any way. Sneaky, Sharp.
Fyrn,
Cunning? Yes.
interrupts and says, "All right, Jaquette, announcer, meet Giuseppe, technical analyst."
See? You're wearing.
Sorry,
so much,
what
though, this whole
qualifications do you have to be a technical analysis?
thing. Yeah, I know where to stab people. I know where the vitals are, and I like having a good time. Like, what is this guy's deal? My gosh, he's acting like this is freaking the show of Azure City.
Multi-classers, am I right? I don't get it.
I walk away just like rubbing my temples, being like, oh boy.
Jacquet will proceed to lecture Giuseppe on proper commentator decorum, as it were. Which, by the way, he is making up as he goes.
Of course.
But Giuseppe will listen. But if it goes too much, he'll be like, yeah.
Excellent. At a certain point, you feel as though the crowd is amassed enough. You see some other familiar faces. Like you do actually see Delg, the bartender, who is at the bar right now, marveling at Anders' cocktails, and all sorts of people. Arthax is wandering around with a couple of jugs of his father's moonshine that he's handing out to people.
Oren comes up and he's like, "Hey man, do you have a permit for that? You can't be just selling this, and you gotta get a permit."
Oh, I didn't have to have a permit at Jacquet's birthday party. I just sort of brought it. Oh, all right. You want my coin? I know it. And he sheepishly walks about 15 feet away from Oren and then slips into a crowd with one of his jugs.
Classic.
Plug my headphones. Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
It's okay.
So yeah, I know you said you wanted to have sort of like an open stage moment in there, just for folks to get into some good old fashioned fight night before the main event. So that we can I can just flourish through that, and then we can jump into the main event.
Sure.
It is most of the old patrons who used to attend fight night. Even like Jana at one point asks permission if she could hop in there, despite her working that night. But you see the rat has made an appearance.
Finch or flinch or flaunch or
Finch.
funk.
Ardwin tosses her name in there. A few different people are just having a good time. It's the regular brawlers style. So fists are thrown around. There's maybe a little bit of coin for this, but people are saving their coin for the big event. More personal bets happening as it's quite boisterous and jovial. Like even no one's like at the end of the fight like sore loser about it. They often shake hands and smile. Some even who know each other will give it an embrace because they haven't had this kind of fun in a while. It's for you, Fyrn. It does remind you of what you liked about Fight Night.
I think as Fyrn sits and watches them, it kind of reminds him of like even older days when he used to fight with the other tieflings as children, out in the fields away from their parents to see like who is the best at training today, sort of thing. Like whatever their betters would teach them. They would train with each other, and it always became a competition in some way. So he just like looks on like that and just like reminds himself of the old days, and is just like content to sit and watch and drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe a little bit too much considering what he's got to do next, but he's in a good mood.
At a certain point, Balfour would break up the last fight of the open round, and sort of silence the crowd before looking to you, Fyrn, for the confirmation of the beginning of the skirmish.
Fyrn just nods to him and then looks to Jaquette to begin the announcements.
Jaquette stands up and he's gonna minor illusion to have a light shining up from beneath him, and then minor illusions to have his voice projected over the crowd as he goes, "Good people of Hyvin, welcome to the first fight night at the Lighthouse Fort. Thank you all for joining us on this wonderful evening. Thank you to," and he's gonna like he's thanking like sponsors, like the various people that contributed in some way. A little bit of pandering, but he's able to make it sound good.
Totally.
But after going through that, and he's like, "But thank you all for being here and taking time from your day. We know that there have been hard times behind us. Most of you, if not all, have lost someone you loved or cared about. And it is because of those very events that we are here now. But I think," and he kind of turns, almost looking to, well, he turns and looks at the whole party, and then back, and he goes, "If we take a moment to remember those we lost, and the terrible void that was caused by the miscreant Mr. Greaves and his worship of demons and devils." And yeah, Jaquette holds this moment of silence, and he kind of maybe plays with the minor illusion a bit to seem a little more prophetic, almost, like an evangelical pastor.
Totally. The light that you had shining on you kind of shifts so that it's almost a harsher shadow, to give this sense of solemnness and seriousness to this portion of your announcement.
And after this moment, he goes, "But we are not here to be sad. We are here to forget those troubles. And we are here to be reminded of the strength that is in Hyvin, the strength that is in the Aldhalor Islands, the strength of the solidarity, and the strength of iron and mana." And this like little lights flash on the other members of the party.
As I mentioned, the three of you are on the walkway that leads to the stage.
You know them, and you love them, but let's just reintroduce them so we all remember. Hailing from the far north and from the depths of the underworld, we have the master of... Jaquette is clearly looking at a piece of paper at this. The master of frost, fear, and destruction, Fyrn White-Eye.
Cheers erupt from the community, like truly like a long applause, like one where Jaquette, you might even be like, cut it.
yeah. Someone stop.
Fyrn, does the whole walk on. He's got the icy mist, coming out from the doors as he enters. He just like naturally has it like billow off of him as he walks towards the stage. And then as he gets up to the stands, he summons Ithil Dagnir and, basically just like holds it up in the sky to show everyone it, and then like tosses it on the ground and steps into the ring.
Yeah. Look at that, a real powerhouse. They say he's got muscles in his horns.
Jacquet glares daggers at Seppi. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense because muscles aren't in horns, they're bone. But that's okay.
Fyrn's flexing as he says this,
So flexing the horns. Hailing from the Selkies, a scavenger who rose above her station, cunningly making deals with forces more powerful than her, and then breaking it when it suited her. He says that much more eloquently than I just did.
Of course.
Command of dark magic, casting curses on anyone foolish enough to stand in her way. The Witch of the Waves, the Pact Breaker, the Sea Witch, Saskia Seablood.
That's my captain.
And as I walk forward, I'll do I will absolutely have had my hat for this, and I'll do like a little flourish with my hat.
You hear like in your head, you hear like a slow clap.
And then a native to these lands, born and raised in the fields to the north. A man humble and blessed by the god he follows. Always willing to help those in need, putting himself in danger, and a stalwart companion and defender of the weak. Forged from unbreakable steel with one mission: to dominate every opponent in his path. The unstoppable machine, Ironheart Septimus. What's his last name?
Evergreen.
That's Septimus. Just
There's a
No, like Jacquet has now turned around. He's like, wait, what is Septimus's last name? People are, we don't know.
yeah. You see Oren's. There's like,
I don't know. Call him like Steel or something.
Yeah, Steelheart Septimus.
And Septimus walks out, not too much showmanship. Pretty serious, with Sal stamping behind him.
Sal is wearing the old overcoat that you used to put him in when he was pretending to be a human in the city. That is looks like he maybe spent some time cleaning it off, but he has added this to his accoutrement of his dazzling armor and tall frame. But as Septimus, I imagine, is like maybe a little sheepish, Sal, like halfway down the walkway to join the rest of the party, just puts his arms up in the air, and you hear the Alumno Defiance just start hooting and hollering.
After they've made their entrance, Jacquet cuts the lights on himself and puts on or activates the Ring of Invisibility. He then throws his voice using Minor Illusion around the stands as he goes to move up invisible
to the rest of the party as he goes, "And of course, not the best for last, but one I hope you all enjoy, maybe a little more than the others." And he does laugh at his own weird little joke. A bard, a man of the people. I didn't think about my
Classic.
Stalking from the shadows with lightning fast reflexes and razor sharp claws. Not to mention the bolts whistling out from the darkness. The apex feline predator. And at this, he reappears between everyone, casting the light again on himself. Jacquet Touchard.
Huge applause, the most applause from the VIP section, which you all would see a group of 7 of the Zahn's children, of various ages. Clearly, he has a wide range of children, possibly from many paramours, because there's no wife. There's no wife that was invited.
Right.
But they actually engage. They're not like sour up there. They're having fun as well. You see Callista, his daughter, who seemed a little bit more involved in his rule. But there are 6 sons and 1 daughter. The youngest son being no older than 12. The oldest looking like he's possibly in his early or late 20s.
He's holding up a sign that says "We Heart Jackie," and he's got little mustaches painted on his face.
Four heroes, 4 unstoppable forces, 4 friends, united by chaos, powered by destruction, and ready to knock your socks off. Good people of Hyvin, we are Iron and Mana.
And the loudest cheers come for the collective, as there is much revelry in the crowd. And Sass, you feel that that feeling Ro gets in these moments, and you can tell there's a little bit of juice going into this crowd. Though you don't need it, they are particularly boisterous at your introduction. So, as you make this announcement, you, Jacquet, can spot from the stage the opponents lining up by the fort. And before you can say anything to announce them, there's a voice that echoes out from the shadow of the fort from one of them. Thaumaturgy to be louder, maybe a parallel to Jacquet in their crew.
Man, I wish I had the silence spell.
Oh, that is not what I thought it was going to sound like. Wow.
Wait, they have a theme song? Why don't we have a theme song?
No, they don't have a theme song. I was just trying to look for a different tavern song to play, and I was looking at the inherent Bardly ones, and they don't have quite the capture. I should play Jacquet's theme for this part.
Go for it.
No.
Wait a minute. That overture sounds familiar. It resonates with my soul. What madness is this?
But this voice echoes out and exclaims out, "Yes, good people of Hyvin, your heroes, the iron and mana, appropriate foes. This unstoppable force, as they say, is yet to meet their immovable object, which we intend to be in the honor of our Ignium Zahn, the overseer of the greatest fleet in all of the Aldhalor Islands, your protector and your savior, who keeps your enemies at the gates. Our ever watchful and protective shepherd, Ionico Gabraldi." As the crowd does not cheer as much. Certainly does not cheer as much. I even imagine, like, this, like, jaunty tune we're hearing right now is they have their own bard playing. They do have their own signature song. But it's not quite as good as a Jacquet original or a Fiora Bendega. It doesn't have the same inspiration. It feels like they paid someone to do it as opposed to a true inspiration. As the Ignium Zahn steps out and just sort of stands tall, bells jingling at his waist, his magnificent or drab hat and wig there, the beast of a man as big as he is. And of course, the eminent defenders of our great Zahn, the Overseer. We have, of course, a beast of a man, quite literally. Our stalwart, immovable object to meet your force, Dros the Minotaur, the fury of the Zahn. And you do see a very large Minotaur does step out. Not very large in size, he's a medium creature. But bearing this soldier's armor that comes down to this chainmail skirt over his leggings, and these thick, heavy pauldrons, and this massive, massive axe that compares with the Uthal Dagnir in size, although not perhaps in its legacy. And of course, ever elegant, stoic, the Queen of Serenity, my beautiful and lovely sister, Dara. And she just steps out. She has no pageantry to her whatsoever. And the crowd is a little confused, although there is clapping. And of course, myself, Vala, the talent, the magnificent, the wizard of the Isles.
The human talent.
He does appear a bit more human-like than her, despite them being siblings and both technically half-elves. But they come walking down to the stage to much less rancor as you all. Although people are still excited because they do seem formidable. And there's whispers in the crowd of people being like, "Oh my, we've never had like adventurers on adventurers at Fight Night. This is exciting."
Thank you.
As they arrive to the ring, sort of standing opposite of you. And we'll pull up the battle map in a moment. Oh, I forgot. The Jacquet's just a base.
You broke him.
I found
But he's
him too.
invisible.
I just need to glue him on. I'll find him after. Oh, actually, there he is. So, Ionico looks to you, Fyrn, with a big grin on his face. And he says, I've been waiting all day for this fight. Quite a match we have here. Shall you and I take our seats?
Fyrn just nods to him and sits down, getting ready to watch.
You see Balfour comes up and reiterates the rules, saying, when anyone goes down, the party member is out of the fight, and I will secure them off the battlefield to be tended to by the healers. We do not want any fatal blows, and I'll be very, very strict about that. And I will interfere. I will stop the fight if I see any funny business. And you see Dara kind of scoffs at that. We do not need any funny business to defeat these mainlanders. And Valar looks and goes, funny business? They brought a robot.
Septimus looks to Salin.
I think they meant you, Septimus.
Right.
No matter. It is a part of the exoticness of the fight, I imagine. This is this small man's weapon, I imagine. And Balfour says, all right, well, I will give a countdown, and then the initiative begins. Is everyone ready?
Aye.
All right, then. And Balfour kind of steps to the side and announces in his booming voice, the skirmish will commence in 5, 4.
Jacquet takes out Samari, cocks it, and goes, this is gonna be fun.
3, 2, 1. Roll initiative.
Hey.
No, you hit my die. Boo.
Why did I have to have a 20? Here goes
Says
my
we
one
seen him
and
grease
only.
up his limbs before the fight. He forgot.
Love this song.
Jacquet got an 18, and I will be right back.
Yep. 20 to 25?
23.
Ha.
Did you say ha?
15 to 19? I know Jacques got 18. Okay. 14 to 15? Or, sorry, 10 to 14.
Oh, Seppi.
5 to 9. 1
did you
to
get?
4.
You got a what? Oh dear. It's alright, get it out early. Get it out.
Let me do the last initiative roll for them. Okay. All right, so initiative order is Dara first,
Ah,
Saskia, Jacquet, Valar, Dros, Septimus. Okay, so Dara is going to immediately move like lightning. She's very fast. She is going to. Oh, God, I didn't prepare my mic to be wireless, so I might be unplugging myself a few times tonight. All right, she is going to. Jacquet, by the way, you have the invisibility ring on, right?
Well, technically I took it off, so no, I am visible.
Okay.
I opted not to do that because I feel like that would be too much.
Probably. I was concerned. There was a moment where I was like, this is just going to turn into Jacques picking them off from the shadows. It might still turn into that, but... she's going to rush up to Saskia.
It's on, bitch.
And she's going to make some attacks on you. Once per turn, she can do that. Okay. All right. Oh, actually, she should do that. Yeah, she's going to do that. She's going to use her painful sprint maneuver. And she can move without provoking opportunity attacks, and she will get to hit anyone who she is within engagement range of in her movement.
Cool. Dope monk shit.
So she's gonna hit all of you.
Can Sal use his reaction to have her roll disadvantage?
Yes. You want him to use that on you or Jacques, because he's adjacent to both of you. Okay.
Me.
All right, Saskia, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Let's bring this over here. Okay, so it is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
Give...
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, before you do that, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Okie 10.
10. Okay, you are considered poisoned, and you're knocked prone. The poison is save at the end of your each turn.
Okay.
We go ahead and what's the save on the Hellish Rebuke?
Dex 20.
Oh, natural 1 for
Hey!
She does not pass that.
It's pretty
Wow,
good.
that's some good numbers.
45 points of fire damage.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Next attack will be on Jacques.
Okay.
For a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And give me that con save.
So this is against being poisoned.
Correct.
All right, I'll have advantage because of my mechanical heart.
Yep.
Oh, thank gosh, that's a 19.
Okay, you are not poisoned. You do not fall prone. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to reaction to have that.
Cool. Next attack is on Sal, which is a 25 to hit. Sal needs to do the con save as well, even though I think he's immune to poison, but he could still fall prone if he fails by a certain amount.
He is... Yes, he is immune to poison. What, con save and throw?
Yep.
Does he get my proficiency bonus too?
Yes.
The 19.
Okay, then he passes. He does not fall prone. He will take 13 bludgeoning damage. And then the last attack on Septimus at disadvantage. Oh, good thing you did that. Oh, probably wouldn't have hit you anyway. 13, so I don't think she hits.
Does not.
Okay, and then she'll use the remainder of her movement. Move back. Okay. That is Dara's turn. Actually.
Bye.
She's actually, before she move, well, she's not going to get the, she's going to move to stay next to Septimus, and she's going to use her bonus action to attempt to throw you to the ground.
Me?
Yes, so I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Little old me.
Oh, let me put that on the bottom.
I'm going to... It was an 11, but before you say anything, I'm going to lucky. Because I don't want to be on the ground. Okay, 17.
Just fails.
Oh.
So you get thrown 15 feet.
Oh. Sounds like a push 3.
You get knocked prone. Yeah, I know, right? I literally, as I was reading this stat block, I was like, man, if there were this would be such a good draw steal monster if you've changed the rules to be all those rules. So that's all she can do, though. So it's now Saskia, and then Jacquette, and then Valar, Dros, and then Seppi. So Saskia, you are prone.
Yep, so I'm going to use half my move it to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And my focus is 100% on Dara.
Okay.
So I'll kind of like smirk to myself and brush my arm off and be like, all right, here we go. And I'm going to use my, oh, okay.
It's just I just put Fyrn and Ionico up there watching.
Cool.
On my giant D20.
My bonus action to cast Hex on her.
Okay.
And I'm going to give her disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to cast Sorcerer's Burst at her. I will roll that with disadvantage because I am poisoned. Well, oh man, does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay. Well, so I imagine it's my first, I think, well, it's Shanna's first time using this in combat. So I'll like clap my hands together and like go to release the Sorcerer's Burst, and nothing happens. It just kind of fizzles out. And I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I like to imagine it's like right after she just threw Septimus on the ground in front of behind you. And she just looks up at you and breathes a puff of air to push her hair out of her face as you attempt to do this, and then she just smirks at you and it just fizzles out.
Next time.
Okay. Jacquette, you are up.
Jacquette is going to feline agility.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna step over Septimus's prone body and he's like, excuse me, Septimus, important things to do. He's gonna run up to that column in the back left, and climb up it, the back behind them.
Oh, behind this. Sorry, this one?
Yeah, yep. And I think with 60 feet of movement and my climb speed, I should be able to get up there, right?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. Do I have any leftover movement?
1 second. Yes, you have 5 feet left.
Oh, cool. Okay. He is then going to, oh, they're not engaged with anyone. Right. Action to ring invisibility.
Okay.
And then using his last 5 feet of movement, he's gonna drop back behind and take the hide bonus action, just to like kind of really make it so that no one knows where he is.
Yes. You can't get lower than a 23 on stealth?
25.
Okay, then don't need to roll.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so Valar is up. Okay. He is going to use his bonus action to cast his unique spell, Vain Glory, to heal his sister. For 28 hit points back. Okay. And then he is going to move up and attack Saskia. You can see he pulls out a rather like fancy mace. It absolutely looks like he 100% stole this mace from like a powerful cleric, like in the adventures of Ionico's crew. It is not a mace for this kind of like wizardly Bardly kind of character.
Do you know how to use that?
Sweetheart, I know exactly how to use it. And he swings it at you. And then gets a natural 1.
I'll just like duck out of the way. Just be like,
And you see it like just hits down into the woodwork of the stage, and you can see when it hits the stage, there is a flash of light, like in the immediate premises of the mace. His second attack on you is, I think, will also miss. It's only a 14.
Correct.
I'm gonna change dice. That one is how dice work. This one's no better. He's going to miss you with all 3 strikes after that interaction.
Looks like you don't know how to use it.
And you just
Maybe you put it down and let somebody else handle it.
Dros is up next. So the large, or the medium, but large, Minotaur is going to actually become large with their specialty Rage. So it does actually increase in size. Had many of that. That has disappeared. Oh, there it is. And he is going to charge at Septimus. And will attack Septimus recklessly. So remember that, because it means you have advantage on attacks against him. Alright, so that is going to be a 26 to hit you, Septimus.
Yep.
Jesus. Okay. So that is going to be 16 slashing damage.
Oh, you're the fucking worst.
16 slashing damage, and
Sorry, that was Septimus's leg breaking.
and 5 necrotic damage. As you can see, some corruptive magic seems to flow out of the axe head. He's gonna make his next attack on you, which is a natural 20.
Was that with
Do
advantage?
I have
Mhm.
line of
Oh, wow.
sight.
You don't because you dipped behind the pillar. So that will.
Is it too late to me to impose disadvantage on him?
Yes. All right. So that is going to be. 26 bludgeoning damage. And 15 necrotic damage. And who's gonna go for his last attack on you?
Disadvantage.
Okay. Maybe re-roll that. Okay, that's an 18 to hit. Okay. So he comes over, and Septimus, you are just thrown to the ground, so it's like you almost like turn over, and just these two feral hits of this great axe go into you from this large creature now. But then you at the last one, your third mechanical arm grabs the hilt and stops it before it crashes into your chest. And Septimus, you are up.
My goodness. Okay. So Septimus will get up from the ground, like taking those hits, like push himself up. As he'll move his hands and say some words under his breath, and he'll cast his Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. Do.
Did you see the cinders rip around him and start aggressively spinning more and more as they become larger and these actual presence on the field?
I love it. I love it. As that emanation goes out in that 15-foot sphere or radius, which is going to capture. Currently has Valar and Dros in its field. So their speed is halved, and if they end their turn there, they'll take the wisdom save.
I think they take it immediately, don't they? When you cast a spell,
No, it's when they end their turn or when they enter the space.
whenever the emanation enters a creature's space,
Oh.
and whatever.
Okay, then they do. So wisdom save. All right, I'll do Dros first. He got an 11, so he fails. And Valar got a 23.
Well, he makes it. Yeah, he'll take half damage.
Okay, go ahead and
So
roll your damage.
it will be
And Spirit Guardians is
16,
awesome.
16 radiant damage.
Well, they also made it so that it can be like in Baldur's Gate, where you just run around and you.
Because it
Ping
enters
everyone.
whenever it enters it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Septimus? Oh, and Sal gets to go too.
Sorry. So I was gonna go up to that Minotaur
Okay.
and just
Make friends.
yeah, he's gonna go for a first attack. Which is okay. That's what I have. So I'm just gonna roll an attack like Septimus does. 10 does not hit.
No, a 10 does not hit.
Second attack. Dirty 20.
That will hit.
And he's gonna use Machina's Might.
Hell yeah.
So just the base fist damage is gonna be 2. D6. Plus proficiency. So he's gonna do 16 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then that addition with Machina's Might is gonna deal an additional 3d8 force damage.
Nice. Due to the rage, the bludgeoning damage is halved, but the force will not be halved.
13 force damage,
Nice.
and he gets pushed back
Ooh.
15 feet. Oh, I'm sorry. He must make a strength saving throw first.
Okay.
DC 10.
Has advantage. He makes it.
Yeah, then never mind.
Say DC 10.
Yeah.
We gotta update that. Okay. He would have made it anyway. Okay. Anything else on Sal's turn?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Dara is up. See if she gets her sprinting ability back. She does not. Alright, so she is going to run up to Saskia, smirk at her brother for failing, and go for some attacks on you, Saskia.
Well, I never saved for the poisoned again.
Oh yeah, go for
At
that.
the end of my turn. What was it? Was a con save?
Yep.
Ugh. 13.
No. Use my Wizard of the Coast dice for this. Wow. First attack is definitely going to miss with only a 14. I'm rolling so many low numbers. Other dice around here. You know what? I'm gonna bring the tray over. So second attack missed too. Okay, this one will probably hit. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that is going to deal. You're gonna take a 11. 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie.
And I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it. 7.
All right, you are knocked prone.
Again. I also need to roll concentration on Hex.
Yes, you just need to beat a 10.
Beats it. I got a 10.
Okay, yeah. So she's gonna do her last attack on you with advantage because you're prone.
She's 4 attacks.
She does.
Ugh.
For a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 18 bludgeoning damage. And give me a strength saving throw. Actually, no, she can't do that. She can only do that once per turn. So that's it. Okay, that's her turn. She is going to actually move and risk the attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have something to use, you can do
I
attack of opportunity.
do. I think I can finally use this fucking ability because I'm reading it correctly. When a creature provokes an opportunity attack from you, you can take a reaction to cast a spell at the creature rather than making an opportunity attack.
You're a warcaster, yeah.
Yeah. In what, 4 years, 3 years?
Well, this is the first
I had that ability too. I never used it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Good old Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
It says cast a spell. Does that also include cantrips?
Yes, because they're level 0 spells.
And
You
Eldritch
have
Blast.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
because you're prone.
I know. But thank you for reminding me. I still get all 3 beams, right?
Yes, because it's all part of the one.
Excellent. All right, here we go. First one is going to be a dirty 20.
Yes, that will hit.
Excellent. Oh, 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
Number
She
plus
is...
hex.
Yes.
Which
How
is
much
a
damage was it?
D6. 15. Woo! Plus 6, so 21 total. And hex is just once per turn, right? I don't get it on each blast.
It will say in the spell.
Until the spell ends, whenever you hit it with an
always-
attack.
Yeah, that's why it synergizes so well with Eldritch Blast. So
Alright.
it always happens as long as it's on there.
Excellent. All right, here we go. Second one. Nice. 29. I rolled
yeah.
2 17s.
That'll hit.
Ooh. 15 plus 5. 18 points of force damage.
Nice.
And last but not least,
Did you do the hex damage there?
I did.
Okay.
Look at me remembering to use my
Yeah, you've grown up.
D6. I know. Dirty 20 to hit on the last one.
That will hit.
And that is going to be 10 points, including the hex damage.
Okay.
I imagine I'm still prone at this point, so I'm just like on my back, just going pew pew pew.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. You're smacked down to the ground by her martial arts, and then you reacted with just. She's trying to escape it, but you land every hit.
Damn straight.
Okay, and now it's your actual turn.
Yay! All right, I'm gonna use half my movement to get up. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Speedy Recovery, where I can roll one of my hit die and add that back to my health pool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 1d8. 3. Yay! I get 3 points back, and then I'm just going to. Where is she? She's over there. Yeah, just gonna do it again. Eldritch Blast. Let's go, baby.
Go
3 more.
for it.
Dirty 20.
That's.
Love having a nice modifier.
Yeah, she's gonna use her reaction. She's going to, as she sees your capacity for damage with this, versus the fizzling out of your sorceress burst. She is going to clap a fist into her hand and pull it out, and it is going to actually cast the shield spell.
Aww.
So this one will not
Alright.
hit.
All right. Second one. Worse as a 14. Tw- 21.
No, that won't hit.
All right.
Okay.
That was all 3, and I used my bonus action.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll concentration, or no.
No, you don't. You
what's
didn't take any damage.
Poison.
Oh yeah, con save. Con save.
It's
Jacques,
con save.
you are on deck.
22.
Yes, you are no longer poisoned.
Ah!
All right, Jacques, you are up. You are hidden.
Fantastic. All right, Jacques is going to move to the top of the the column, and he is going to fire down at. We're gonna go with Valar.
Okay.
I'm going to activate. So I did use the oil of sharpness to get +3 ammunition, so I'm using that.
You did.
I'm going to activate the dazing strike module, and then I'm gonna fire at him.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
Con.
Okay, he got a 17.
That passes, I think. Wow. And I got a 19.
19. Okay.
To hit. Did that hit him?
Oh yes. Sorry. Oh wait. No, actually. Wait. 19. Yes, 19 does hit.
Okay. Cool. So Jacques only fires off one bolt. He's not using the full.
Okay.
And then he is going to use the poison, sneak attack. So he's gonna need a DC 18 con saving throw. Oh wait, and actually, sorry, that would be a 22 to hit. I got to remember to add my +3.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He got a natural 20 on the save for a.
Good for him. Shit.
What was the damage?
I'm calculating that. Oh. 16 and 18. 33. Magical piercing.
Okay. You said 16 and 18?
Yeah.
34. Nope, I'm wrong.
No, it is 34. You're
no,
right.
it is 34, right? Yeah, it is 34. Okay, I was like, my brain started to do the 15 plus 15, and then I started to lose the 10s.
That's been there.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Jacques?
No, that's all.
Okay.
I want to be able to see people.
All right. That brings us to Valar. Okay. He is going to target Saskia again? Yeah.
Rude.
He's going to use his ranged spell attack. His delusional complex. Or god complex. So he's gonna
Chocolate has one of those too.
He's gonna point his mace at you, and the holy light of it is gonna turn to necrotic light.
Oh, trying something new, are we? Did worked so well last time.
Oh, it is some. Oh, that's not his voice. It is something new for sure. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Although this might have been a bad idea because I think you're resistant to necrotic. Well, he doesn't know that. Is a lot of dice. Okay. That is 28 necrotic damage.
You know what's funny? I just changed my resistance because we finished a long rest, and it has not served me at all in this fight.
And the next attack made against you will have advantage.
Ugh.
Okay. He can't use his bonus action because it's also a spell. So he is going to move. Fix this. Oh, messed up when Chocolate moved around. gonna move over here. So that he's out of Septimus's Spirit Guardians. And then that is his turn. So it is Dros's turn now. He is going to use his bonus action, Ravenous Bite, on Septimus. I don't think it's going to hit. 16. Septimus. You're muted.
Does not hit.
Okay. I forgot to announce Reckless, so he's not going to get it this turn. So he is then going to attack Saskia once to get the advantage.
God damn it.
Actually, no, he's in a rage focused on Septimus. All attacks go
Great.
at
Hey.
Septimus.
What the hell,
All right,
man?
24 to hit Septimus.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, that's going to be 19 slashing damage and 3 necrotic damage. Oh, he has that. All right, I'll use it on the last one. He's going to use exploit openings to get advantage on the last attack against you, Septimus.
I'm gonna use lucky to equalize that to just not.
I love it. 18 to hit.
It will not hit.
Okay, excellent. All right, Septimus, you are up.
Okay. Was that the Minotaur that was
Yes.
fucking blasting me?
Oh, I've been forgetting to add the 2 bonus damage to his attacks.
Shucks.
Also, he ended his turn in my Spirit Guardian.
Yes, he did end his turn in the Spirit Guardian, so he'll make that save, which he's not particularly good at. Oh, wow. Dirty 20?
No, it's not.
No, I've juiced you up too much. All right, go ahead and roll damage.
18 radiant damage from that.
Nice. Okay. But it's your turn now, Septimus.
Fuck him up.
He's gonna go for that Machina virus.
Ooh, contagion.
Yes.
All right, what kind of save is that?
Con.
Okay. 19.
Does not.
Ooh.
He's going to take 44 necrotic damage.
Okay. Wow. Shit. He is bloody.
Septimus is done just like freaking taking hits from this guy, and he's like, "Stop!"
Yeah, and all the wisps just start to like shift and all hit him at once as your palms release this necrotic energy into his form, and it's the hardest hit he's taken all fight. So this is the first time the large Minotaur is staggered by anything, but he is absolutely bloodied.
And then Sal is gonna come for some 1-2s. First attack is 13.
That will not hit.
Second attack is a 21.
That will hit.
Let's see, 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that'll be halved. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay, it is Dara's turn. Let's see if she gets her sprint back. She does not. Okay, so she is... Alright, she can't make it up there. Oh, she can do that. No, she's not gonna do that. All right, she's gonna. What's the range on that? She's gonna take the disadvantage to attack Jacquet at range. So, because she would have had the disadvantage anyway, because he's too far. So she's going to throw some darts at you. Okay, that is 16 to hit.
No.
Okay. Okay, that is 18 to hit.
No.
What's your AC?
19.
Oh, really? I thought you had lower AC.
No.
All right, third attack is going to miss.
Can't hit what you can't see.
Fourth,
Weird that I need to tell you that.
Fourth attack is gonna hit.
All right.
Okay, so that is not. This is better when they all hit. That is 11 piercing damage.
All right, I'm going to have it with a reaction.
Okay. And she's gonna attempt one last time, hit you. Not gonna hit. So 4 of the 5 darts she threw go scattering into the distance.
Beautiful.
Oh man, that spirit guardian. Those spirit guardians are quite a threat. She is going to then end her turn. So Saskia, you are up.
All right. No more disadvantage, which I love that for me. Let's see. How do I want to do this? What do I want to do? I mean, yeah, we're gonna do 6 Eldritch Blast beams. I'm gonna use 1 charge of my bracers.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do
So
6 blasts.
You are in melee range of the Minotaur. So
And it's gonna do Dara.
yeah, but you're in melee range and doing a ranged attack, so it's disadvantaged.
All right, then I'm gonna move.
Okay, you get an attack of opportunity.
Can I? Wait. Can I move so can I just skirt so I'm not?
Shannon, how long have you been playing this
where
game?
I can't see.
You're
Where
right
am I?
Here.
Skirt.
Okay, so can I just turn around?
Yeah, but
Where
you'll
is
get an
she?
attack of opportunity.
Where
There's
is she?
there's a Minotaur. She's right there. Yeah, but
Okay.
he's within melee range of you, which is what gives the disadvantage.
Ugh. But I'm not firing at him.
Doesn't matter. It's being within melee range of someone.
Since when is that a rule?
The entire campaign.
Really?
Yeah.
Tron, that doesn't sound right.
We
It doesn't
literally did
sound
this
right.
during the fight with the AEC. This exact same thing happened.
It doesn't make sense. I'm not firing at him.
Yeah, but it's about him being able to be in your space so that you don't have perfect focus on your aim.
50 step.
No, because then I can't use my 6 charges. I really miss having Misty Step as a free thing.
Well, you shouldn't have broken your pact.
Well, I have other cool
Here
things
we
I
are.
can do. I'm going to risk the opportunity attack because I don't want disadvantage.
Okay.
So I'm going to step literally 5 feet to the side. Yeah.
You could hold your turn and wait to see if he
No,
dies,
because then I
or
can't use my bracers. I want to use my bracers.
All right, he's gonna attack you. He's gonna use second use of exploit openings, give himself advantage for a 27 to hit.
Damn it. Yeah.
Okay, you didn't roll super high. 4 necrotic damage and
I really should have fucking kept
12
necrotic.
slashing damage.
Ooh! Have the slashing. It's the first time, so 10. Hey, Seppi, if you got some...
You have the necrotic too,
healies.
right?
No, she doesn't
No.
anymore. She changed it.
I
with the
don't
long
anymore. I
rest.
changed my resistance. I changed it to slashing, which was stupid.
Kind of worked out here, though.
Just on this hit. All right. Now I'm going to do my 6 shots.
Go for it.
First one is a... What? That is totally on the 6... Stupid. 18.
18 doesn't hit.
Son of a bitch. 24. Don't shield, don't shield, don't shield, don't shield, don't shield.
She's no shields.
Okay, now it's personal.
He already used his reaction.
No, she didn't.
No, she
Her
didn't.
turn. Her turn came up.
Yeah. That's gonna miss.
Wait, she used an attack of opportunity. Isn't that a reaction?
No,
That
no,
was-
the Minotaur did that.
The Minotaur did. 28.
That will hit. That got through the shield.
Great. That's gonna be that plus that 11 points, including Hex.
Okay. She's bloodied.
Great. Love that. 29.
Wow, yeah.
To
that'll
hit? Okay. 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 Okay.
Huge.
20 points, including Hex.
Ooh, nice.
And last one. I think that's going to miss 21.
That'll miss, yes.
God, that sucked.
Jacquette, you are up. Unless, Sass, you want to move more.
Are the areas what where the pillars are standing on? Is that fair game to stand on?
Whole
Okay,
thing is fair
yeah.
game to stand on. It's just very
Right.
slight elevation changes that would only matter if you're like prone in very unique
Yeah.
situations.
Okay. I am gonna use my last 25 feet because I moved 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know if I can get onto if I just keep moving side. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
you wouldn't be able to get
yeah.
on it, but you'd be able to get
Yeah.
next to it.
yeah, that's fine.
So like on your next turn, you'll be able to get on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Okay. Jacquette.
All right, Jacquette's just gonna kind of lean over and look down at Valar and be, "You, my friend, are what we call fucked," as he's going to fire down.
Excellent.
And I'm activating the same module,
Okay. Is con
which
save?
is the yes, con 16.
He passes.
That's fair. So I got a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pop, pop, pop. I think I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna forego the poison and just try to get all the damage I can out of him.
Okay.
So 39.
39. Ooh, yeah, nice. He's bloodied.
Cool. And then Jacquette will move behind the pillar, but still with line of sight. He's basically gonna move and then bonus action hide,
Mm-hmm.
just to not be in the same place.
Okay.
as he was
That
before.
makes sense. Actually, you'll go on the side there where you can still see everybody.
Awesome. Thank you. End my turn.
Okay. Valar is up. He looks up at where this bolt crashed into his like shoulder, and sees nothing and no presence that he can target. So he is going to look out and see. He wants to avoid Septimus's spirit guardians, and Sass is too far for him to run up and smack her with his mace. So he is going to attack. What's the range on this? He's going to attack. He's going to attack Septimus.
Yeah.
This guy sucks ass.
Good for him.
Because he's using a weapon that he fucking stole.
As I don't think a 14 will hit.
No, it won't.
Okay. He is going to use his bonus action. Wait, you dumb person, me. You can't use it because it's a spell, and that was a spell too. Okay, he is not able to do anything else. So Dros
Idiot.
is up, who is going to recklessly attack Septimus. Actually, first he's gonna do reckless, but he's gonna do his bonus action attack first. Which is a 20, dirty 20.
Does not hit.
Woof. All right, regular attacks. Oh God, thank God for the advantage. 25.
That'll hit.
Okay. Second regular attack is another 25. Third attack is a 30. Okay. So that is wow, almost max damage on that. Okay. That is okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, so the total damage is 63 slashing damage.
I'm down.
And you all, like, in the midst of the combat, a horn bellows. And Balfour comes rushing out to extract Septimus from the battlefield. Sal gets to stay, so you still get to use Sal.
I needed Septimus.
The Minotaur roars at this defeat as Dara smirks at Saskia from across the battlefield, having developed this rivalry, and Valar, kind of like the weakest of them, is just sort of ha ha! Take that, Iron Manna. You've lost your mechanical man.
At least he could hit.
Shut up! So Septimus would have been up, but Sal still gets to go.
Sal is going to go right for them. Just keep on going at the Minotaur.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh. 18.
Just hits.
$12 bludgeoning damage.
Mike, your dice keep rolling on my character sheet as I'm trying to read things.
And second attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna hit with a 9.
Okay. All right. Dara is up. She gets her movement ability back, but it's not actually that useful with everyone spread out so much. So she's gonna go after Sass.
Come at me, bitch.
Okay. First attack. Natural 20. It is within line of sight for you, Jacques.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, thank you.
And then I'll give the advantage to Saskia. So
Okay.
you have advantage on your next whatever.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna
It's
hellish rebuke.
It's gonna be 12 bludgeoning damage.
Let me hellish rebuke her.
Sure. Saving throw.
Dex 20.
She absolutely passes.
Okay, well she's still gonna take half damage.
Okay.
Half of 35.
So
17.
it's pretty good still though. She's looking rough. She is going to attempt to knock you down again. So dexterity saving throw. DC 18.
Yep.
Okay, so you're
Down I go on my ass.
And then she will attack you with advantage for a 24 to hit
Uh-huh.
for another 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Next one hits as well for 11 bludgeoning damage. And then last one might actually miss with a 17.
Yes, it misses.
Okay. Okay. That is all she can do, so it is now your turn, Saskia.
Mm-hmm. Just looking up one thing real quick. Where's my thing where I can
What
get
do you-
spell slots back? There it is. Oh no, that's a that's a right for 1 minute. Okay, that's not gonna happen right now. Never mind. All right, I will stand up and I will risk the opportunity attack to back up onto that platform.
Okay. You're not prone. She doesn't have advantage. Dirty 20.
Yes.
12.
Okay. I'm going to use the second charge of my bracers for all 6 Eldritch Blasts on her.
On her? Excellent.
All right, first one. 19.
19 will just hit.
Excellent. Woo, baby! That's gonna be 19 points, including Hex.
Okay.
I'm taking her down, baby. Still up?
Yay.
Yeah, she's still up.
Okay.
Looking real rough, though.
Woo! 31 to hit.
Yeah, oh yeah, nothing can stop that.
Oh, hell yeah. The 16 points, including Hex.
How do you knock her out?
Excellent. I will just keep with the Eldritch Blast going. You know, like I'm looking bloody too, so I'm just like, you know, sweat's pouring down and probably spit out some blood in between shots, and I just Eldritch Blast to the face.
Oh yeah, the horn blows. Balfour comes and retrieves her to bring her to the healers.
Fuck. And I look at what's his face, the guy with the mace.
Valor.
It's like, you're fucking next.
He looks genuinely afraid.
Good.
Okay, Jacquette, you are up.
Oh, little old mate.
Little old
All
you.
right, Jacquette is going to go after the big guy. And you know what? He is going to use the full blast of Samari.
Nice.
And he is going to use the crushing strike module.
What kind of save is that?
That's going to be a con 16.
Okay. Let's roll that.
So that's a 32 to hit.
32 hits, and he also got a 15.
All right, cool. So he's going to have disadvantage on saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls.
Nice.
Let's roll this all together. Plus 10. So it's going to be 52.
Ooh.
Piercing.
Nice.
And I keep forgetting to use the D4 of lightning.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 3 lightning on top of it.
Nice. And because of your oil, it is magical in nature, so it bypasses that.
Yep.
Resistance. Excellent. He is looking quite rough.
And just for the reference, he's also slowed by 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
I forgot to say I'm using my Dark One's blessing because I reduced the enemy to 0 HP. I get 20 temporary HP.
Go for it. Yeah, everyone gets 1. Anything else, Jacquet?
Jacquet's going to just scoot into a different position where he can still see people, and then it's going to hide just to kind of relocate.
Yep. I'll actually argue that you can hide up top because of the angles they're at.
Okay.
Because you have a little bit of cover there. Okay, excellent. All right, Valar is up. He is looking rather squeamish here. He is going to run up and attack Sal. With 1 mace attack, so he can still... actually, he's gonna first go here and attack Saskia with his ranged attack. Oh my god. It's like this guy was built to fail.
It's like I used cutting words in real life when I asked if he could actually use that thing.
It's working so well. All right. It's gonna attack Sal now. Okay, finally something that might hit. 21 on Sal.
That'll hit.
Okay. All right, that's going to be 13 bludgeoning damage and 6 necrotic damage. And Sal needs to give me a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the start of his next turn.
11.
Okay, so Sal is blinded until the start of Valar's next turn. Okay. It is the Minotaur's turn. His speed is slowed, so he wouldn't even be able to get to Sass even if he wanted to risk the opportunity attack here. You know what he's going to do, actually? He is going to take the risk of the opportunity attack from Sal. And he is going to not attack Jacquet, but he is going to try to knock down the wooden pillar that he's on. What? Ha! What? Alright, I guess his first attack is a waste for that natural 1 against this wooden pillar, this raging Minotaur. Come on. He can't. What the hell?
Is he attacking recklessly?
No, I keep forgetting, like I did with my own barbarian.
Well, reminder that he also does have a disadvantage. So.
Oh, okay. So that wouldn't have, yeah. All right. Well, with the disadvantage, the last one does hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Jesus, I thought more than one would hit, so it's not going to actually break through the whole thing. Because that's plus 8, that's 13, and that's 14, and plus 2 is 16, which is just shy of breaking it. So, Jacques, you feel the whole thing shift underneath you, and it's like splitting, so you can feel that it like could fall at any moment, but it does not fall. Dara is out, so it's Sal's turn.
It's
So-
my turn, right? If Dara's
Well,
out, I was
so-
after Dara.
No,
Well, no, it would be
no, sorry.
Sal's turn.
Sal, because Seppi was last.
Yeah.
So it's Sal's turn. Sal does have the Valar there. He'll just have disadvantage on the attacks because he's blinded,
Okay.
so he can't
And
attack Valar.
he'll attack. It's 12's probably not gonna hit.
No.
Well, that was one. Second attack. No, 13.
13's not gonna hit. Okay.
That's its.
So now it's Saskia's turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to move my hex to Valor.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at him and say, got your sister, I'm coming for you next. And just hold reliable. 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Go for it.
25 to hit.
Yep.
$12 points, including hex of force damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second hit is a 31.
Oh yeah, that hits. I think you guys are overdue for a nat 20.
I know, right? Thank you.
With the amount of rolls, attack rolls that you guys have done.
13 points, including hex.
Okay.
Last one. No, that was almost a natural 20. It looks like it's on it. It's fucking cocked. Whatever. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 points, including hex.
How do you do it?
Yeah. All right. Just the,
Same thing.
he looks like his back was to me, so I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast to the back of the head.
Excellent. He goes down. The horn blows. Balfour gets him out. It is just our Minotaur friend in time for Jacquette's turn.
Finish him, Jacquette!
All right. I'm gonna do my action, and then depending on what happens, we'll see about flavor. If we'll allow it. So I'm going to proc the crushing strike again.
Mm-hmm.
To fire Samari down at him.
Mm-hmm. He fails the crushing.
Okay, so disadvantage. That's a 24 to hit,
It'll hit.
which I know hits, but I really wanted the advantage.
Well, did you roll with advantage?
Or sorry, I really wanted the crit. Not the
Okay, I was like,
advantage.
you should have rolled with advantage.
Yeah. 45 magical piercing.
How do you do this?
Hey!
All right. So Jacques flips over, and as he leaps off, firing down. He takes off, or he, for flavor, comes visible again. is everyone just sees he's upside down, aiming his crossbow down, and fires it into like the back tendon, pinning his leg to the ground, and then lands behind him with a flourish and a bow. And he goes, ladies and gentlemen, iron and mana.
Claps all throughout, cheers.
Big bow with my hat and then stumble a little bit because everything hurts.
Yeah, there is definitely like throughout the fight different moments of cheering and some booing as well. Like the Alumno Defiance booed the Minotaur when it took out Septimus, but then cheered anytime Sal hit. But as all this commotion below and revelry is happening, Ionico next to you, Fyrn, just sort of looks at you with this devilish grin on his face, and he just sort of looks and says, "That's about what I expected to happen. The real fight is next."
Fyrn would not like react to what he said, but immediately run up on stage, and he puts on the mask that he wore during the old fight nights. That, you know, used to be cursed to his face, but now is just he's using as a prop.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses thaumaturgy and basically wants to talk some shit before the fight to get Ionico riled up.
Mm-hmm.
So he, like, you know, stands up, waves to the crowd, gets everybody, like, does the thing like, I can't hear you sort of thing, like, you know, getting them all excited. And then he goes, Ignium San, a Monaco Gibraldi. You call yourself a protector of Hyvin? Nah, let me tell you what you what these people, what you really are. You're a bully in armor, a dictator hiding behind a smile, and tonight, your empire of fear is coming crashing down. You rule your people with strength and authority, but I don't bow to tyrants. I don't kneel to self-proclaimed protectors. When that bell rings, there won't be an army to protect you. No titles, just you and me in this ring, and I'm gonna hit you so hard your kingdom will crumble before your eyes. So hold that smile while you can, because at the end of the night, the only thing you'll be ruling over is a pool of your own blood.
He let out a roar, and the crowd is on their feet.
I put an arm over Jacquette, and I'm like, gives you a run for your money when he's fired up like that, yeah?
A little pedantic, but sure, it's all right.
And you're not.
Never.
All right, and that is where we're going to end tonight. We'll pick up at the beginning of the next session with the final fight. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, folks, and we will catch you in the world out there somewhere.
We'll work on the VODs, I promise.
Yes, we will. All right, bye.